Good morning. I dropped my husband off at a sporting event that he's covering, gymnastics, and I'm on my way to go pick him up. There was so much dense fog this morning that I couldn't even really see anything in front of me, which reminds me I gotta put my fog lights on. Ooh, it's still cold, but it's so much warmer than it was. We were dealing with like a terribly cold vortex of Arctic blast, and it was like 50 degrees below zero. No human alive should be living in this weather. And now today, we're 16 degrees above zero. So what a huge jump in weather. And today's high is going to be 37. Did you have fun at the dog park, Dash? You are so wet from head to toe. Good afternoon. So now I'm preparing a late lunch, early dinner. I don't know who's going to eat what and when and where and why. But I'm taking a recipe from Emily Bites, which is a chili cheese dog bubble up. And I'm tweaking it to the recipe and to the I'm tweaking the recipe to the ingredients I have on hand, which are not Weight Watcher friendly or healthy, but it's going to feed my family. So I'll show you what I'm making. So here are all the beautiful, wonderful ingredients that you should be using, including like ground turkey and beans and all your veggies. It does call for 4 Hebrew National 97% fat-free beef franks. However, I'm choosing just Oscar Mayer classic beef franks. Then instead of adding all those wonderful ingredients to make a good chili, I'm just adding canned chili. And then instead of using a 7-ounce can of 7-ounce can of biscuits, I'm going to be using a 12-ounce can of biscuits. So, and then I've also got lots of cheese in the fridge that I'm going to add to this, so we'll just kind of see what it turns out. Okay, so in a previous recipe, I was supposed to layer the bottom with the biscuits, and in this recipe that Emily has, she wants you to mix it all together with all the rest of the ingredients and then spread it out. So I'm going to try that. I just don't know with all the hot dogs that I cut up if this can of chili is going to be enough to mix up with everything. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so here's the finished product. Before I put it in the oven, I decided to only use 2 of the 4 hot dogs because it just seemed like too much hot dog. And then I mixed it all up with all the dough, and it spread pretty evenly. So now I'm going to put it in the oven. You know what? Just because I'm curious, I'm going to go ahead and put all of those ingredients into the Weight Watcher recipe builder and find out exactly how many points per serving I'm going to be consuming with this meal. Okay, so I built it all in the recipe builder on the Weight Watcher app, and it turns out that for a 9x13 pan, usually you would divide that into 6 pieces, and 1/6 would be a serving size. And I found out that 1/6 of this 9x13 pan of my recipe that I made is going to be 16 points. Ooh. Now, could I divide that in half again and make it 12 servings? Then that would bring the point total down to 8 points per serving. Yes, but it's still not going to be realistic that I would only stay to eating 1/12 of a pan, and I'm most likely going to eat a 1/6. So, well, at least I know. You don't know until you build the recipe and you try it. So I encourage you all to continue building recipes just so you are completely aware as to how many points you're truly eating. All right, here is the finished product. Yum. Oh, full of points. Yummo, but it's going to be very tasty. Can't wait. All right. Here's what 16 points looks like. It looks so good. So I'm just finishing up at Walmart and I came in here to buy ingredients to make a cake. And I went to go buy eggs, which we all know a dozen of eggs, well, maybe we don't all know this, but a dozen of eggs usually costs 88 cents at Walmart. And they only had the E and B eggs that were on the shelf. And it was $3.48 for a 12 pack or a carton of eggs. So I passed that up because I'm like, they had absolutely no stock of any other eggs on the shelf. So I'm like, what is happening? Is there an egg shortage? Is there a salmonella outbreak or something that we don't know about? Or what else? E. coli? It's struck everywhere else in the country, all over the place for many items. So I'm wondering what's going on. But I guess I'll never know for tonight. So instead, I'm going somewhere else to get eggs because I need eggs. I need to make a cake. And I guess I don't need to, but I'm going to. Yeah. Oh, the woes. All right, people. This has not been a very adventurous, fun first day. Back on track with vlogging, so I apologize. But A, it's not been very good content. B, the content that I did give you was poor decisions all the way around with my points. So I gotta get on track. I gotta hit that reset. And I don't think tomorrow's gonna be the day. I feel bad. But I keep going. I keep going. I keep going. I keep going. That's what this vlog is all about. That's what this journey is all about. Is that when you fall down, you pick yourself up and you keep going. You don't allow being off plan to define you as a person. So I'm just going to get back on plan. And if it's not tomorrow, it'll be the next day. All right, people. Thanks for watching my first day back to vlogging. I'll see how many days in a row I can keep up with this for the month of February. And at some point, I'd like to vlog more often. If you haven't checked out my Instagram channel, please go check it out. I'll leave the handle down below. It's just Active Rachel Ann. I think there's some underscores in between the names, but it's not too difficult. I do more of a kind of like day-to-day vlog on that channel, on the Instagram stories. And so, yeah, I'd love to hear from you. And maybe stop by my channel, subscribe, and watch. All right. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night.